Good morning, everybody. This is our astrology weather forecast for the 9th of December. It's already the 9th of December. This year flew by for a lot of us. There was a lot going on in terms of personal development because we have outer planets changing signs. Those are radical shifts. And time flies when you're having fun. We have some more fun in the air today because we have aspects to the North Node. Not a lot of other layers to work with. The moon does come into Aries at 8:38 a.m. Eastern time. Will be with the North Node, conjunct to the North Node. Venus is sextile to the North Node. So that is a day where we are aligned with our higher calling. We are in tune with what draws us out of our current experience of self. It broadens the scope of what we think we can be. So, when planets are in agreement with the North Node, particularly Moon or Venus, because these are both elements of comfort, when planets are in agreement with the North Node, we consent to growth. We are we are happy to hear the call and to get on board. There isn't a resistance. We experience a lag, resistance, conflict when we have difficult aspects to the North Node. It takes us out of our comfort zone. We go through the eye of the needle and shave off what isn't really us. We shave off negative attachments and what's holding us back from being really in tune with what feels aligned. So we can make some progress today, easier progress when it comes to getting on board with what our conscience, what our purpose, what our direction is telling us to do. There's even a feeling that is a friend to us rather than something that presents us with scary unknowns. Mars is still quintile to Uranus, which means we can get away with more than what we're used to getting away with because we package it and deliver it in a very unique way where we can push the envelope and not get into so much trouble or end up isolated or ostracized or expelled in some way. We can get ourselves into trouble with Mars Uranus aspects, particularly the hard aspects, because we can assert ourselves in the face of the trend, the crowd. And sometimes that's good. Sometimes, if you're just being contrary to be contrary, or because that's an essential makeup of your identity, you're going to have a real hard time experiencing communion, which is the real positive side of Uranus. So we can call that communion in while still being a little bit stinky with the quintile in the air between Mars and Uranus because we don't go so over the top and we also aren't so quick to judge others as not being as capable and then want to throw a pie in their face. There is a somewhat of an inclusion that we're looking at with the quintile. so we can play together rather than try to prove ourselves or pit ourselves against another and then end up either the winner or the loser. But in any case, we're not with the other. We're above or we're below. And Uranus, the target state of Uranus is really communion, it's togetherness. So we can all party together. All righty, that's what I got for you. I did pull some cards today. It does very much, of course, describe the energies of the day. We have the Two of Cups, which is the uprush of a new feeling, opportunity, even offer. There's like a possibility that is there, and it does involve something that is emotionally based or satisfying or that serves our equilibrium, our balance. And we have the Emperor in the inverse, and the Emperor is the card of mastery, ultimate mastery, mastery of self, mastery of one's masculinity, proactivity, and really the subduing of animal energies and transmuting those into something mature, effective, and safe. So we're doing some work there regarding getting closer to a feeling of self-respect, mastery, and being able to predict ourselves because we know we've been put to the test. We've seen what we can do, and we come to judgment, which is the balance coming to a equilibrium there. So we aren't dealing with extremes. When we're dealing with extremes, we are rushing from one end of the boat to the other to try to balance it. And it takes a lot out of us. So we do have this equilibrium that is available to us today. All right, my friends, I will catch you later. Bye bye.